Hi, welcome back. This is Sanjay Kumar Verma from Unikaksha. So friends, today we are going to discuss very interesting thing, that is how to change the user aging policy. Right? We know that we can create the user in the Linux using of the user add command or add user command and using of the script, obviously. So when you are creating the user, it will be stored somewhere. I will show you. Then you have to set the password on the user. So you have to execute the passwd command. I will show you. Then password will be stored somewhere. So by default, every user will have a age, right? So every user have a age. Every user have a so many parameters. So now let's see. So you can see this is my server, right? This is, let me increase the font. Okay, if I will show you cat etc os -release, this is a CentOS 8.4, right? And currently I am using uname -r latest version. Sorry, I have typo error, that's why we are getting correct. So now, so this is a file vim etc passwd where all the user will be stored, right? So we know that we have three types of user. One is super user, that is root. You can see where my cursor is blink. Another is system users, like when you are going to install any kind of service, it will be automatically created, right? Like httpd, sshd, smbd, these are system users, right? Which controls the daemons, right? And third one is regular user, right? Regular user or normal user, like this is a user Sanjay, right? So let me explain this line, right? Sanjay, this is the name of the user. Again you have a colon where my cursor is blink. So colon act as a field separator, and you have a x. The x indicate is that this user will have a password, but password is somewhere, correct? Again we have a field separator and we have some number. This is the user ID and this is the primary group ID of this user, right? This is the full name of this user. This is the shell and this one is the, sorry, this is the shell in gold color and this is the home directory of the user, correct? So when you are assigning the password, so password always is stored in the etc shadow file, right? So you can see, let me go inside the bottom. That means this is the name of the user and this is the password. I will explain. So this is the file which contains the password vim etc shadow. So now I am going to create a user. Add username is Jack Sparrow. Okay, then I will show you ll-d etc passwd. That means this file is updated at this time. That means you have some added in this file at this time. Okay, very good. Again, I will show you, I am going to set the password, right? By default in the Linux, when you will not set the password, user will not be logged in. It's a don't work like that Windows, correct? So define the username. Username is Jack Sparrow. Okay, set the password. Any password you can set. Very good. Okay, now you can verify ll-etc shadow. That means something has changed in this file. Let me open vim etc shadow file. Okay, so I will explain. This is the name of the user. Again we have a field separator and we have $6. What does that mean? That means this user using the algorithm to encrypt of the password, that is SHA-512, $6. And after $2 to $3, This is $3. So you will have 16 characters. These 16 characters are known as salt value. And after these 16 characters from this location to at this location, this is my password. And after this, you have some numbers, right? These numbers. These are my user aging policy, right? That means this is the life of this user. So this is the 5 times 9. When you will convert these days into year, it will be more than 273 years. So one thing, tell me, this user will be live for 273 years? Now, just a second. These are nonsense policy. Actually, chase -l Jackson. Now, by default, when you are going to assign the password, so this policy is going to apply. That means last password change, that means today, 10th of December. Password will expire? Never. Password will be inactive? Never. Account expire? Never. Minimum number of days between password change? 0. Okay. Maximum number of days between password change? 5 times 999. Right? Number of days warning before password, that means 99,992 days is going to expand. Then you will get the warning, which is good. Might be someone is going to join us as a contractual. He want to work our organization only 11 month or 12 month. Alright. So when I am going to assign this aging policy, that means his account will never inactive. Account will never expire, which is not good thing. So what I want like that, when his contract is going to expire, automatically his account should be inactive, or automatically his account should be expired, right? And take it another example. Might be my job is per day we have to create 10 user, 20 user, 50 user or 100 user, right? So I am supplying the password. So can I change the aging policy of the users? Yes. The command is chase -l. That means change aging policy. You can take that, right? You can define chase, right? As per your choice, you can set the aging policy, right? Now, for example, -e, I said 5, right? -i, I said 7, right? Minimum number of days, I said 4, correct? Maximum number of days, that means password is set the, you can take the help, set the maximum number of days before password change, right? I said 10, correct? Warning days, I said 8. For which user? Jack Sparrow. Just a second, what I have some typo error. Let me check now. Where is the trouble? Now user aging policy successfully changed. I can show you. LL-D @C shadow. Right? Something has changed. When I will hit Vim @C shadow, you can see the new aging policy. Right? But again I am creating another user add Barbosa, right? When I am assigning the password for this user Barbosa, right, we can set the password, right, ll-d @c shadow. File is modified. Let me open this file, and again I will show you the permission, sorry, aging policy change -l Barbosa. I am getting the default policy, so we have to change the aging policy of this user again. This is very hectic for a system administrator. So what to do? My dear friend, we have a file vim @c login.def. So this is a file which control the user aging policy. Everything is mentioned here. So what to do? You have to modify of this file. Now try to understand. Maximum days 99. Password minimum days I set 7. Just a second. Right. Minimum password minimum length I set 8 character. Password warning age I set 5 days, right? And now you can see user ID will be start from this 1000. This is the maximum ID, correct? And now it's a clearly mentioned this file use the SHA-512 encryption method to convert of your. So let me save this kind of settings. Again I am creating another user add, right? Username is Thor, right? Again I am going to set the password passwd, username is Thor, correct? Share the password. Yeah, okay. Now vim @c shadow. Now you no need to change the aging policy again and again. See, now it will be applicable on all the user. Which user you are going to create? User add, right? Username is Iron Man. Passwd Iron Man. Red Hat. Why I am getting this warning? Because this password is less than 8 character. Again vim @c shadow. Yes, these are the new aging policies, right? So like that you can manage the user aging policy using of this command vim @c login.def file, where you can modify the entry and you can save and quit in this portion. Then your new policy will be applied on your user when you are creating, right? So this is the idea behind of this. So thank you so much.